Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Monday morning meditation. Sorry, my picture is so fuzzy. I'm using an old computer because I purchased a new one and it's in the shop getting files transferred. And I keep trying to clean my lens like a mother trying to get dirt off her kid's cheek. So my apologies. But welcome today. And so glad to be with you. Had some thoughts for our time today. People contact me through the week asking questions about meditation or sharing their experiences. And one of the things that I hear frequently is the well, frustration might be too strong of a word, but the annoyance perhaps of, oh, my mind won't stop, or I can't calm my body down, and it makes meditation frustrating. And over the years of teaching classes and working with people on meditation, I hear that over and over again. And those are primarily the reasons people stop meditating, is because, oh, I can't sit still, or my mind won't be quiet. But the purpose of meditation is to help those things over time. For the history of our existence, our bodies and our minds and our emotions have been in charge of us, and they drive us, and they um, keep us from feeling peace. And so what we're doing in our meditation time is becoming the master that we are of our body, emotions, and minds. And that takes time. That takes practice. But the only way we do that part wrong is not showing up for our meditation time at all. So it's more important to be in our meditation time every day and let those things be whatever they are than it is to go, oh, too hard, I'm not going to try it. So I want to address some of those different areas today before we begin our meditation time, just because these things are things that are going to come up day to day. And it might be different for you every day. One day, your body isn't still. Oh my gosh. I know at the end of the day for me, especially at the end of the week, I can barely sit in a chair any longer. And so my body is struggling to sit. Or maybe you're feeling antsy about something, and your body is just humming with energy, with thoughts, but it's affecting your body. Anxiety can cause the body to have a hard time sitting still. So when you're feeling that in your body, be with it. Be with it. Be with the body, and just be the master that watches the body. Be the loving, compassionate parent that holds the body as it works through whatever it is working through, and just be there with it and just notice, okay, oh, my stomach is turning all over the place right now. Okay, well, I'm just going to watch that and see what happens, but I'm going to be here with it and share in that experience. Or if you just feel kind of on fire or feeling a vibration in your body, just be with it. Focus on your breath. Let your breath come in and out through your diaphragm, pulling your breath in through your diaphragm instead of through your chest. And just let your breathing be natural, and the body will calm down. If not during your meditation time, you're at least helping that process. You're giving the mind-body system some different input, saying it's okay to be still. It's okay to relax. You could show up for your meditation time feeling any kind of emotion, whether it's anger or fear or sadness or even excitement. Even wonderful thoughts or wonderful emotions can get in the way of being able to be still. And when we're feeling those good emotions, we don't want to be still, right? We want to experience those good emotions. So emotions might be the thing that are keeping you from being still in your meditation time. then just be with them. Have a journal by your side. This is my journal. The cover is actually coming off because I've been using it so much. I'm down to the last few pages, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But when you're feeling emotions, that's your mind body system, your whole self trying to tell you something. So write out those emotions. Oh, this is what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling angry about such and such, and I'm feeling sad or disappointed. Such and such happened yesterday, and now I have to deal with it today. Okay, write about it. Write it all out. There may be a solution that comes that you're aware of that you wouldn't have been before if you hadn't taken that time. Or maybe you just kind of wear out the emotion by writing about it. And then you can go, okay, now I can be still. Okay, I wrote about it. Now in my mind, my emotions, the same thing is going over and over again. So now I can just say, okay, but I wrote about that. We're okay. Yep, I wrote about that. We're okay. And which brings us to our mind, right? Or when the mind is going, oh my gosh, my mind is going 100 miles an hour. I can't stop it. I can't still it. Then just be with it. Just be with it. It's happening for a reason. Whatever's going through the mind is happening for a reason, even if it's just the reason for you to learn not to pay attention to it. That's a good reason, but if it's something that, if there's something specific that's on your mind, write about it. Write about it. Even if it's a pleasant thing, write about it, because it could be giving you very good information that would be helpful for you to know and give you an answer to something you might be curious about. Or maybe it's a problem that you're trying to solve and your mind is rolling it over, tossing it from one side of your brain to the other. Write about it. Write about it. And sometimes when our minds are going really fast and it can feel like there's a drill coming into our system, maybe not a painful one sometimes, but there's it just feels like, oh my gosh, I can't stop what's happening. Sometimes that is when our insights come. If we just let it be. A meditation teacher that I've mentioned named Muji calls it a mind storm. Mind storm. Just let the mind storm come, but be the observer of it, be the master of it, not to resist it. We have thought being the master of our body, emotions, and minds have meant resisting it or bypassing it altogether. And meditation is the exercise that teaches us to just let it happen, because it's trying to show us something about ourselves. And meditation is all about being with our whole self, being with our whole self. And in order to be with our whole self, we got to be with the parts that feel uncomfortable also, because they're trying to teach us something. Those parts are trying to teach us something. So journal and observe, have compassion, and just be with whatever is happening. And that's the way to do meditation right. Just be with it. Be with whatever your experience is each time you sit down for your meditation time. Okay. I think I've talked enough. So I invite you to just sit back and we're just going to be with whatever's happening for us today. And take a couple of deep breaths. We're shifting gears from information to beingness. And just notice where your presence is this morning. Is there something loud in the body that you're noticing? Just let it. Let yourself notice it without judgment. without engaging in a mental conversation about it. Just notice it. Breathe through it. And there's no need to worry about anything happening in the body. It just is what it is. It's okay. And as you breathe into your body and breathe into your own space, and you still feel your body kind of antsy, just let it. Just let it. You are the compassionate parent to whatever the body is doing. You just hold it with compassion, with love, with patience. You don't even have to understand it to be with it. Perhaps there's a particular emotion that you're noticing. Just identify what it is. Oh, that's sadness, or that's fear, or that's anger. Just notice it and let it be. If you need to stop and journal because the emotion feels so strong, do so. And then return to your meditation time. So many valuable insights can come into our awareness as we let our emotions tell us what they need to. And perhaps the emotion isn't so strong, and you can say to it, okay, I see you, and I will write more about you later. But right now is my meditation time. And this is where our center place can be so valuable. We find that grounded, centered place in us where we feel it's physically located in the body or in our body space, which extends all around the body. Perhaps it's your heart center, your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap. Perhaps it's a word or short phrase. We've used peace. Sometimes I like to just gently shush my goings on, my internal goings on. Shh, it's okay. And perhaps your mind wants to be preoccupied with other people, places, things, situations. Just let your mind return to your center, your word. And if it seems stronger, then being able to redirect yourself, just let it. You don't have to argue with it or push it away, try to convince it. Just let it. Let the majority of your attention, of your presence, be on your centered space. And both can be going on at the same time, your centeredness and whatever's going on in the mind. Mastering our whole self is less about force and more about acceptance. So we sit for this time of meditation with our breath, calm and natural. We have our breath. We have our centered space. Or our word that focuses our mind. And we have our presence, our acceptance. We have everything we need to be right here for ourselves. We just gently embrace whatever is with love, compassion, presence. And when your mind wanders, just bring it back to this place of acceptance that is your center. Just quietly, lovingly, you can even out loud, you could say, shh, it's okay. Check in with your breath, making sure it's steady and moving. We have everything we need to be the master, the loving, guiding parent to our mind body system. We have our breath, we have our center, we have our presence, our acceptance. And that is all we need to support us through anything going on within or without. It doesn't mean we don't ask for support when we need it, but we have everything we need. And we especially most certainly have everything we need for our meditation time every day. Meditation isn't about bypassing discomfort. It's about embracing it and learning from it and being there for our whole self. And we have nothing more valuable than that. I invite you to continue with this meditation time if you have time today. Otherwise, take a couple of deep breaths to let your mind body system know that you're switching gears now and letting that focus energy be throughout your body, space around you throughout your day, and throughout your week. Thank you all for being here today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Even though it is Memorial Day, I will be having our meditation time. So if you're able to make it with us, that's great. If not, have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend and you can catch the recording. And I will not be on the other side of the veil next week. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.